Welcome aboard. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Cody,
This is Breaking Sterile.
a show about flight attendants at a major American international airline where professionalism is the baseline.
And humanity is what actually gets us through the day. And this show is about the part of the job that lives just outside the announcements.
The part where you're exhausted, proud, frustrated, grateful.
Sometimes all on the same leg.
Sterile exists just for safety.
And this show exists for everything else.
Breaking sterile, breaking through, more than welcome. How are you? Every aisle, every row, we're carrying more than you.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, Matt.
Ooh, you sound very clear today. Why are you so clear?
Because I'm in a different room, in a different state.
Yes, and you have a microphone.
I do have a microphone, so now you don't have to look at me and go, talk into the microphone.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just using the computer microphone, which is probably like the biggest sin of all for all podcasters in the world. Are we officially podcasters? I think we're getting close.
I think I honestly, I mean, we've done more than two.
Right.
So, I think it's official now.
But this is our first episode where we're in separate rooms. You're in Colorado in Denver, and I'm in Palm Springs.
I know.
It's weird.
I will say it is weird because I don't get to see your face
Oh,
when we're talking.
I know. I mean, we could turn the cameras on, but I don't want anybody to see me.
And I'm not wearing a shirt, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. And I'm still in my pajamas, technically.
Yeah.
So last week, or not last week, but the last episode, I was saying how I was hoping I was going to get that drop for the trip and I wasn't going to have to go on the trip that I was supposed to go on. Well, I did not get the drop.
You had to work?
I had to work.
No.
Cody, I don't mind working. I just wanted to not work. It's different. There's a difference. I think, yes. I think most flight attendants understand the difference.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I understand the difference too, but
I was just like not in the mood. I wasn't in the mood, like the effort. But so I ended up, it was a 24-hour Anchorage. It was clean. So it was just fly to Anchorage, fly back, But, and I know how much you love Anchorage.
I do love Anchorage.
Okay. I don't understand. No, this is no shade on Anchorage, but there's nobody there.
What do you mean?
It was super cold. It felt, again, I referenced Stephen
King. It's Alaska. It's Alaska in January.
I reference Stephen King a lot, but I feel like it's a good setting for a Stephen King novel because you just walk outside and there's a lot of shops and stuff, but there was nobody on the street. And I was like, where is everybody?
Well, in the summer it's different because the summer they have all the cruise ships and they have all the people that are up there doing all the outdoorsy things. Okay. So the summers it's very busy outside. The winters it's just people who work downtown.
Okay.
But no, I mean it's great there.
Okay. I believe you. The airport is really cool, actually. I thought the airport was kind of cool. It's big.
So can I tell you a fun story?
Yeah.
So when my parents lived there years and years and years and years ago, my first job was working at the airport there in Anchorage, and I worked at the Burger King in the airport there. It was kind of like my kind of foot in the door into aviation because I was like aviation adjacent. Because I was working
by a Burger King.
I was working at a restaurant in the airport.
Wait, how old were you?
16.
And were you super excited to walk through the airport to get to the Burger King?
Yeah, I was. I thought I was super cool in my Burger King uniform. But I went to the training there, and the training in the old airport, in the old concourse. It was the C concourse, which is this beautiful concourse now. Uh-huh. But in the old days, it was this rundown concourse that only Alaska used, and it was just old. And we're in training, and the airport is built on fill dirt. So just keep that in the back of your brain there. Okay. So we're sitting there in training, and all of a sudden, the entire earth moved.
Like an earthquake?
Yes.
Yeah, well, because it's Alaska's prone to
It's
earthquakes.
Alaska. Well, because
Yeah,
it's on the Ring of Fire. But
right.
the entire Earth moved, and I have never been so scared in my entire life. But I couldn't show that because I was in training and I had to be tough. So I was like, what? I looked up at the ceiling and watched all of the ceiling panels shift with the movement of the building and of the Earth. And I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And they all looked at me and I was like, and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, so it's just my first earthquake." I'm like, "Oh, okay, you'll be fine. Don't worry." I was like, "Okay, thanks so much. Don't cry, don't cry." Yeah, I know. I love that airport.
Oh. Well, I think everybody gets attached to thing. You know how you get attached to memories and things like that. And I think I have the same memories of certain airports, like the old Palm Beach International Airport. I loved because it was separate buildings, and and every time I would arrive to go see my grandparents, you'd have to go outside to go to baggage claim, and you'd have the smell of Florida. And you still get the smell of Florida in the terminal. I feel like Florida smells a certain way when you get there. It's like musty, moldy, sunshiny smell with a little bit of skin cancer thrown inside of it. So, so I always, every time
Oh,
I work a
okay.
trip to, no, but every time I work a trip to Florida, I have I have that memory of sort of being a kid going to Florida for work. But I wanted to say the first time I went to uh, Anchorage as a flight attendant was when I worked at Compass,
Oh
and
yeah.
there was an earthquake on my layover, and I was in bed, and it was a big one, and I basically rolled out of bed, and then it stopped, but then I just decided I'm going to stay in bed for the rest of the
I'm never leaving bed now.
day. I'm not really in bed. Yeah, but I didn't get the drop, so I worked. We fly 737-800s there.
Max eights.
Were they?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a max. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a Max 8, which wasn't terrible. It's full. I feel like the clientele is of a certain type.
It is.
It's
Well,
all
right now it is.
yeah, it's all like burly, beefy men.
It's great. I was deadheading on that flight one time, and I think of not including crew members
Uh-huh.
working or deadheading. I think there were 6 women on that entire plane.
Oh,
The rest of it was all men,
well, we're certainly earning
and
the G in the
I'm not upset about
LGBTQ
it.
part of our show.
I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't upset about it, but it
No,
was just it was kind of nice.
no, I mean the beard styles are quite,
Well,
interesting.
but also, the guys that are up there working on the slope, working on the oil fields, and also working out there um on the fishing boats, they don't need to shave all the time, right?
Well, yes, and I was thinking, I just had this thought come into my head, which is, wouldn't it be fun if the music that we played for pre-departure was sort of like tailored to whatever destination you were going to? So we would have like ZZ Top playing in for, because you know who ZZ Top was?
I do.
Okay. I
I'm not
mean,
that young.
okay. And like they would come on the plane and they would all feel like comfortable because they were listening to a band that they looked like. I don't remember the actual ZZ Top song that I
But I will say that this month's circuit of pre-departure music is a lot better.
Oh yeah. And I don't if because people don't know that our airline, they've been changing it every month now,
Right.
right? Which I appreciate because
Which is good because there was a time when they played that. I don't know who I don't remember who it was, but it sounded like a siren.
well, here's the other thing. Sometimes I think that whoever's deciding on the music is they give it to an intern, like a summer intern or a
I don't know. There was one month or one span of months where they gave it to a gay because there was Dolly Parton, there was ABBA,
it was
there
the
was, I mean, there
Indigo
was
Girls. Indigo
Indigo
Girls was
Girls were
that?
all,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's some it's like
Or
we need more
well,
Dolly.
yeah. And we'll throw in some Indigo Girls for the lesbians, you know, or Matt, specifically
Ugh.
me, who loves Indigo Girls. I was super happy. I felt very seen. Uh, so wait, you just got back from Tokyo too.
I did. I went to Tokyo. I just got back yesterday, and I was very proud of myself. I didn't take a nap yesterday. I did set up my desk, and I was doing some computer work though, and I fell asleep at my desk. I was like, "Oh God, no, no, no! Get up, get up, get up!"
I don't
But
think
no,
people realize how hard that sleep is when you get back from a trip like that. It's like it's more than just dead to the world. You're just like you are blacked out.
right. Well, and it wasn't so much that the trip wasn't hard. It's hard because it's well, first off, 15 hours ahead, right? So
Right.
you land in Tokyo, and it's
Afternoon.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, Tokyo time. So
Right.
it's midnight home time.
Right.
And then everybody wants to go out and, go to the mall and go to dinner, blah, 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 go to Don Quixote, which is great. I am here for that. I love going out and doing those things. But this trip, man, I was I was too poop to poop. And I went to dinner with my purser and across the street, and I came back. I had salmon I had a giant piece of salmon for $10 US. It was the best.
For dinner?
Yeah. And then the next day I wasn't going to go out because it was supposed to be rainy. The forecast said rain, like 180% rain. And I was like,
Right.
great, cool. So I like laid in bed until I don't know what time, and I opened the curtains, and it was a beautiful cloud-free sunny day.
Oh, and that always makes you feel like you have to do something.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, I guess I'll get up and go out. And so I went down to the temple and
Uh,
I walked around because the day that we got there was Chinese New Year.
oh, fun.
So I went to the temple and I had some Zen. I got some
What,
um,
can I ask you a question? What do they do at a
yes.
Japanese temple during Chinese New Year?
I don't know, but it was very busy. It was busier than it normally was.
Oh, okay.
But every other. Also, they were having their service there in
Oh,
the temple, and which is very cool. There's fire and there's chants and there's drums, and it is a very, 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 very cool experience. And for some reason, even I mean, I don't obviously um, partake in their religion, but I leave that temple site feeling so zen. It's ridiculous. Like I'm so calm. I'm just like, okay, cool. I can go on for another day.
so it's Shinto, right? Or was it Buddhist temple? Was it
Sure.
Shinto? No, you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I just walk to the temple because it is the biggest thing around.
okay. I think it's probably a Shinto temple.
I want to say that's right.
It says Google says
Oh, you got
focuses
it.
focuses on kami spirits or deities inhabiting natural features like mountains and trees and ancestors. Practices include praying at home altars and visiting shrines for protection, health, and
That
success.
makes sense then because there's all these like giant um stone things, like stone, not they're not sculptures, but they're like pieces of stone and they're just like all over.
Yeah.
So that makes sense as to why it's about like
Well,
their
also apparently Buddhism is very popular in Japan,
it
and
is.
syncretism, known as Shinbutsu Shugo, the blended practice of Shinto and Buddhism, is common, where people may visit shrines for blessings and temples for funerals. And there's a small minority, 1.5%, practice Christianity along with Islam, Hinduism, and various new religions.
Awesome. Thank you for that
I wonder what the new religions are.
geography.
It's not geography, it's religious studies.
That's you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you felt rejuvenated. Maybe you should convert.
I'm too tall for that. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
can't do
that's
that.
true.
I'm too tall.
Were you the tallest one in the temple?
Oh yeah.
Did you Did you go to the onsen?
I did. I did. Yes. I
Did you
love the
see any
onsen.
naked? Did you see any other naked crew members?
No, but I
Okay.
saw naked people because that's traditional there.
No, I know. I just wanted to see the funny story of seeing the naked crew members. I was trying to
No,
make
I don't.
something happen.
I didn't see you know, any members for
Your flight.
um, our flight
Okay.
or the other ones that are there.
Okay.
So
Mm.
yeah,
I like going to the onsen there before the trip because you get, you know, it calms you down.
it does. It's so
Calms you down.
wonderful.
So good. It is so good. I want a trip. You need to figure out how I can get another trip because you're the person who figures that out for me.
Yeah, I'm the gay mafia.
Yes, I mean, like they say that there's all these different mafias, like there's like the Korean mafia that does Korean flights, the Japanese mafia that does Japanese flights, but what do the gays do?
Palm Springs.
But I'm already here.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to do that.
I just cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start flying to Provincetown, and
No.
then so we have something very serious to talk about too.
Oh no, what?
It's a health matter.
Oh, what? Are you
Did you
okay?
see, did you see AFA President Sarah Nelson's video about radiation and flight attendants?
No.
Well, you can Google it. I'm not going to bring it up now because I don't actually know how to include that in our podcast yet. But But basically, flight attendants are exposed to increased levels of cosmic ionizing radiation, often exceeding that of many nuclear industry workers because they spend hundreds of hours at high altitudes where Earth's atmospheric protection is reduced. This occupational exposure is linked to higher risks of cancer and reproductive issues. Okay, I mean, like half of that I'm fine with because I'm not reproducing, so I'm good. But not so keen on the cancer side of this. No, what I was going to say is that like we not only is there like so there's cosmic radiation apparently, which is a form of ionizing radiation that comes from outer space, and
It's not a real thing,
flight
basically.
at altitude passengers and crew members are exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation. Well, that makes sense. I mean, that's always, and then there's
Well,
solar flares,
and when pilots are out there, they're very prone to skin cancer
right?
because they have got those giant, you know,
Noses,
windshields up front,
oh, windshields. Is that
noses.
close? I don't know. But I wear SPF 50 before every flight on my face at least.
I wear SPF 9, I think, or maybe 15, I
Well,
think. Maybe it's
That's
15.
that's nothing. That like lasts for 2 minutes. Or something.
Eh,
You need to get a higher. It says what you can do. Bidding for a flight schedule to reduce cosmic radiation exposure is complicated because reducing one exposure may increase another. Seniority, lifestyle, and personal issues also affect the ability to make these choices.
great.
Try to reduce time working on very long flights at high latitudes, or flights which fly over the poles. Those are your
Well, that's
favorite
not going to
flights,
happen.
Cody. And
That
apparently,
sounds like that's not going to happen.
yeah, and apparently there's a calculator that can calculate your cosmic radiation intake. I mean, you know, just everybody be safe out there. You know, there's not a lot you can do. I mean, if you love flying, what are you going to do? It's just,
Right.
you know, but I could say the same thing about the nuclear worker. Like if you love working in a nuclear facility, at least
Well,
they
I
take
mean,
care,
and also,
they control how much time they have in there.
they have to, the X-ray techs and everything. They have to wear those nuclear tags. I don't want to do that. That doesn't look cute with me.
A big lead vest
Well,
walking
no,
down the
just like no,
aisle.
no, no, just no. They have those little tags that they like that they wear,
Uh-huh.
and it's like I don't know. It's like 2 inches by 3 inches. It isn't very big, but it's
Uh-huh.
just enough where it's not cute. And I
No.
mean, I already don't like wearing a badge because it hangs down and it's just awkward. And
Wait, you don't like wearing your name badge?
no, but I don't wear a lanyard though. I wear it.
Oh,
I have it. So it's just, I don't like it how yeah. Anyways, but they have that like it's like it's a tag and it basically makes sure that you're not putting yourself in jeopardy with any of the radiation.
I wonder maybe on your next Tokyo flight, I wonder if there's like a device you can buy on Amazon that tells you how much radiation you're getting.
I probably won't get it here before I have to go again.
Yeah, I don't know. You're a Prime member. I'm sure it'll come like tomorrow.
It's probably true.
Cody,
Yes.
um, I was just looking at speaking of Amazon, I was looking at buying new compression socks. Do you wear
Hey,
compression?
I just bought some the other day. I
You
bought
do?
four
You wear
pair. I no, well, I've worn them. I wore them on one trip,
Mhm.
and I mean, my legs felt better. My feet didn't feel any better.
It
Maybe it's my
just
shoes,
it supports the blood flow, you know.
right? But also, I I was sweating putting them on
You're sweating putting them on. Oh, you
because
must have
there's
got well, you got the too tight. You got them too
no. I
tight.
got the right size,
No,
but
the way they snugly fit your calves, there's different
yeah.
tightnesses. Is that even a
Well,
word? Like different strengths, and there's a certain strength that you're supposed to have as a flight attendant, like because you could go for a really strong one, and I think those are for like older people who have low blood pressure.
is that
And
you?
yeah,
Jesus Christ!
thanks, Cody.
No, because you're like blah blah. For sure. Just want to make sure I wasn't losing you there.
Um, so yeah, so they have that, and then so just be careful. Like, so you were sweating putting them on?
Yeah, yeah.
How were you
I
putting them
mean,
on?
1 foot at a time,
Yeah, like a
but
normal person, but
but
what?
just because. Well, I mean, also like I just got out of the shower, right? So like I was still kind of a little damp. So like the socks didn't flow easily up my leg, which
Don't you dry your you
that's a
don't
really
dry your
weird sentence to say.
yeah, but you don't dry your legs?
Oh, I absolutely do. But like there's still that tiny bit of dampness, you know. Also, I was at the gym, so
No.
you know the gym's a little
Um,
damp
the
as it
gym
is.
it is damp. Yeah. Although I don't go to a gym anymore. I go to Orange Theory.
Orange theory.
Orange Theory. It's yeah. I call it CrossFit for soccer moms. But and I go swimming because I'm in Palm Springs.
Oh
But
God.
lately it's been so cold here that I haven't gone to the pool yet. So or this week since I've been home.
Oh, I'm sorry that it's been in the 60s there.
Yes, it's very hard for people like us.
What's,
Oh, okay, so
I don't
no,
even know what the temperature is here.
the
Sorry,
reason
yeah.
I brought up the socks thing was because I wanted to segue into shoes, and I was also needing to buy. I already need to buy new shoes for the
Okay.
plane, and I think I've
Okay.
only had my shoes for like 6 months, and I
Yeah,
don't
that sounds
fly.
about right.
Right. They stretch out so quickly. So, I want to wear sneakers is what I want to wear. And I want, like I want to wear like I think Japan Airlines now has sneakers for their
They
flight
do.
attendants. I mean, they're a fancy, fancy airline, and our airline's trying to be fancy, I think. I think we could have like really cool sneakers as part of our uniform, at least domestically, you know,
Yeah.
uh, you know,
Well, they do allow sneakers for service.
but not walking through the terminal.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to
Those are
bring
called
an extra
those are
pair of
called service shoes.
Yeah, but I don't want to bring an extra pair of shoes. I'm already overpacked as it is, and I don't know why.
That is true. You do overpack. I don't know why either.
I don't understand. My bag is so heavy. Did
Oh, I have a
oh
question for you though.
yes, what? Go.
So, okay, this might be TMI.
Uh-huh.
Do you use the restroom on the plane?
Yes.
Okay, do you go this is so weird to ask. Do you go number two?
Okay. Well, it's not my first choice to go number two, but
Okay.
if you have to go, you remember I've talked about the trip that I went to Munich with the crew and we did Oktoberfest and we were out till really like hours that I haven't been out to in a long time. And we got back to the hotel and then we got to the airport and was walking through the airport and I was sweating and I was like, this is not a good look to get on the plane. And I had to have a sandwich before I got on the plane. And then I got on the plane and I was like, I said to my colleague, well, we were in the mid galley doing first class. And I said, I need to use the lav for a significant amount of time. Do not be worried about me. So yes, in that situation, if I'm like first, if I'm in the top 10 first to use it, I will, but I'm also one of the people that will clean the lav. So if I have to
Oh,
clean it, if I have to clean it for myself, like I put on the gloves and I'll do it, but um I'd rather go early than later after everybody's used it,
okay.
So I do time it out, but in general, so the answer to the question is yes, I have gone number two in the lav. I try and do it in the first class lav more than in the back.
Oh
And
yeah. The back labs are tiny.
yes, the back lavs tend to be tinier. And I try and do it like if we're on the 777, try and find the bigger lav to do it in. Like in the middle of the cabin, we have the bigger lavs. So I'll go there. I don't know
People
why.
can't see you going there.
And then and then
Well, the reason why I ask is
yes.
because I was just on a trip
Uh-huh.
and um my flying partner and I were talking about using the restroom, and another flying partner was like, "You use the restroom on the plane?" And we're both like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Both of them?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, I can't do that." And I was like, "So you're gonna sit there and get stopped up for 12 hours and not use the restroom? Like, if I gotta go, I gotta go."
Well,
Because also I don't want to be uncomfortable,
it's
you know?
so it's well,
Like
and
being bloated and then also having to deal with that uncomfortableness is just not something that I want to do.
no,
So
because
I will go if I have to go. Also,
yeah,
my flying partner just told me about the poop slide. Have you heard about this?
the poop slide.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm sure everyone has used the restroom at one point or the other on the plane.
Uh-huh.
And they open up the lid and there's remnants from the person before them, right?
Okay.
Well, they put down the seat covers in the toilet bowl.
Mhm.
So that way, when you go to the bathroom, it just goes on the seat cover and goes away. And then there's no remnants. And I thought that was genius.
What do you like, start over? So you mean you flush, you put down the seat cover and then flush it and then
No,
put the
no, 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 no. You put down the seat cover like inside the toilet bowl, right? And then you sit down, and then you put a seat cover down, obviously for yourself, and then you
oh, you mean
sit down.
the protective sheet cover?
Yes,
The
that's what a
protect
sheet cover is.
oh, okay. I thought you meant the seat, the lid, yeah,
Oh no, no,
like
that's
so
that's
not
that's
going you're not going bare butt.
no, no, no. Well, no,
Okay.
no. You never go bare butt ever.
No.
But you put the cover inside of the bowl,
Oh,
so that way when your number two goes into the bowl,
it just
there are
flushes
no
down.
remnants left because it's on the paper.
Oh, that's very considerate.
I know, and it's also not disgusting. Yeah, it's not disgusting.
I mean, it's still kind of disgusting.
It is, but
All I
anyways,
know,
the reason why I ask is because
it's a lot of poop conversation
it's a
for
lot
one
of book conversation
podcast.
for this. But I was shocked that that person. But I also like I have had friends and who don't who only use a quote unquote known restroom. So like if it's at their parents' house or their house,
Right.
or their siblings' house, whatever, like they'll only go places where they know that the toilet is
Well,
I
I
guess all
do that.
right.
I mean, I do that at base. So like when we're in our base, if we land in base and I need to go to the bathroom, I'll go to our to the toilets in our at our base in
Oh,
the hall.
same.
Yeah.
But also like I just know people that like they only use the restroom at home and that's it. And I'm
Oh,
like, that to me is crazy
how?
pants.
Well, here's the other thing, since we're on this topic. For people who don't know, Cody and I talk about this a lot, so it's only natural that it's happening on our podcast. But how often, I'm just going to say every single flight this happens, the double ding happens, the seatbelt sign is
Oh,
still on, and somebody gets up and says they have to use the bathroom, and we're still in our jump seats. And then we say the seatbelt sign is on, and then they say, if I
I
don't
have to pee
go,
real bad.
or if I don't go, I'm going to have an accident. And it's like,
Okay.
why can't people plan if you have a small bladder,
Right.
pee before takeoff?
Right.
If you need to
Or
poop
like that
before take,
literally happened to me on my last on my flight from Tokyo. That
what
literally happened to me. I was sitting there. We had our wheels had just left the ground,
uh-huh.
and I'm sitting there, and I hear this like seatbelt, and I like turn around and I look, and this guy's getting up, and I'm like, "Sir, the seatbelt sign's on," and he's just like, It's an emergency. I have to go pee. I'm going to pee my pants." I'm just like, "Okay." So I Mel Robbins it, and I let them
Yes.
go here, go potty. I just have to tell you that the sign's on. If you fall and go boom, that's
Yeah.
on you, not my that's not me anymore.
And they're climbing up like we're still climbing, so they're walking up like
Right.
a hill.
Or when the plane is so bumpy that they can't you can like it's a challenge to walk up the aisle.
Yes.
Sit down.
I mean, I just if you have to go to the bathroom that much, or is that what did I just say? If you have to go to the bathroom all the time like that, you really need to think about your safety
Right.
and the
But
safety of
also,
those around you. So sit in an aisle seat, sit near the lav, look at the map of the plane that you're booking on,
right.
like be considerate of everybody else.
But that's the problem there. That's
Is
ever that's them trying to think of people other than themselves. Also,
I think people do. I'm going to say people do think about other people besides themselves, but then there's the ones that don't, and they're the ones that do this.
is it?
So, so we're requesting that people please start to think of other people.
Well, it's right, and it's just I don't know. Like for me, it's the fact that people when when we're when we tell you, hey, it's going to be bumpy, use the restroom now. And I know that we covered this on a previous podcast. We're telling you to do that now because of a certain reason.
Well,
Because
we
it's
do.
not because the pilots have told us, hey, it's going to get bumpy. You know, you know, we're going to do our PPA and then whatever.
Yes,
And
and
it's
our
just
pilots now say it before
yeah,
landing. They're like, "Go to the bathroom now."
yeah, and then inevitably someone has their ear pods in or their noise
Yes,
canceling headphones on, and then
yes.
the seatbelt sign turns on and it gets bumpy, and then they get up, and I'm just like,
Ugh,
why?
the headphone thing as an excuse for being a total jerk is annoying me. It
Yeah,
annoys me because it's it's one of those things where it's like they look at you like you're the a-hole for telling them to for protecting them and
right,
saying, "Hey, it's going to get bumpy. Please don't, please sit down." And the eye
right.
rolls that happen and it's like, "Okay,
Every day.
right." I mean, we're not telling people stuff just to ruin their lives. Like we have,
I mean, I kind of am.
uh, uh, well, anyway, that was good. I like talking about poop. My
What?
my favorite time of the month happened.
Oh God. Was it bidding?
Yes.
Bidding happened.
Yes. And I wanted to say, because we talked about this before, I technically got my first choice, Cody. Technically. Because I knew it was the one I was gonna get, even though I put it six down. Even if I had even and it was officially my sixth choice after internationals and Hawaii's,
Yeah.
but I knew I was going to get it and I got it.
Well, that's exciting. I'm happy
I
for you.
know. And so my system works.
Your sister. Okay, but also tell them when you updated your last
Okay, well,
bidding
okay.
sheet.
So 1 hour before bidding was due
Oh God.
because section A wasn't correct. And so I had to redo it
Section
all.
A.
I have a lot of different buckets that I put all the trips into. And
People, when I tell you this man is a bucket, man, I can't even begin to tell you
right. But
how.
it worked out. I have a schedule now though that is insane and I need to
No, it's great. That's awesome for your schedule. Like I'm
no, I
super
mean
jealous of
insane
your schedule.
bad. It's like I have too many trips now and I'm now going to be trying to get some PTOs and PDs because I can't.
Be bothered to work?
No, it's not that. There's just it's a lot of flying.
That's what
More,
happens when you work.
I know. And with that, we will end our podcast.
Okay. Have a great day, Matt.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
That's our descent.
Thanks for flying with us. Behind every uniform is a real human doing their best at 35,000 feet.
Be kind to your crew.
Hydrate.
We don't just fly the world, we live in it.
Sterile keeps us safe.
Breaking it keeps us human. This has been Breaking Sterile.